Secretary to Oshimili South Government, though in the capacity of representing the Executive Chairman of Oshimili South in this occasion. So I welcome you all, and I hope we are going to have a fun-filled day. Having said that, I will want to throw it back to the Mr. MC to be able to handle program 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make a choice of who is going to have the opening prayer.
Mr. President, we thank you. For our career, we thank you. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. My Father and my God, in this, come and take control. Come and guide. Come and lead. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, mighty Jehovah. For the name I pray. Amen.
Okay, the line now. Occasional in the world, I get man, I got before really. Including Guamabia. I may say a name now. I would have done him. I see Joe, I can come to do about Jesus Christ. Thank you. National Association for Physical and Health Education, Recreation, Sports and Dance, Oshimili South Chapter Delta State Activity. You know, that's a Napher. Napher Week, the conference and the award ceremony. It gives a great pleasure for me as a person to be here and to represent our channel, Honorable Dr. Obika Duneze, the King of Asada, on this occasion. Welcome you to this occasion, and we hope we are going to have a very great day. Like you know, Oshimili South is a very peaceful place. It's a lovely place. It's been shout, it's a place for academicians, so it is not in doubt for the reason for which we are here. Let us know that Oshimili South is in support of Napher, and will continue to partner with Napher in whatever way that we can, notwithstanding the
Let's put your hands together. Napher is good.
The wing is hereby declared open. Thank you very much. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much. That assignment was without
program, and then to recognize some personalities here who have been our mentor, who have been guiding us. And so among this crowd, we have people we look up to that we are going to award today. So we are indeed very happy. Let me not bother you with so much of my speech, but I will bring your indulgence to relax and feed your eyes today as our children entertain. You are all like welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, maintain your name. What's your name? Women Affairs, the 3, about 12, the 2, then 1 is Ahaba Primary School. Right? Beautiful handover there. Beautiful handover there. Dean of Ahaba and Abato sharing the same color of jersey. All the same, that is our Women Affairs firing from our cylinder, trying to get up, and she beats Ahaba and Abato Primary School. Final batting handover. They need to improve on their handover batting. And the home stretch coming, ladies and gentlemen, don't need to look back, stretch out. Good morning, Kesha. Think of Ohazis. All right, the race is on, ladies and gentlemen. Government model, Women Affairs, Abaton Ahabam, Dindon Affair. Good one there. Fortunately, that athlete is down, but the race still continues, and that is government model in the driver's seat. Yes, sir, here they are doing well, and Napher coming very strong from the rear. For this all-important event, we have Women Affairs, Abato, 1 Ahaba. Yes, the race is between government model Ahaba all the way. Home stretch coming, ladies and gentlemen. And that is government model. Don't look back. And becoming very strong is Ahaba. That's another Marco Polo. Then the rear. And the derby Abato Women Affairs.
Oshimili government branch of the association, being headed by Comrade Francis Shima.
One house, please.
Comrade Shima, we want to congratulate you for what is happening presently. Like our anchorman has said, this is the first of its kind in Delta State.
Please put your hand.
And now that it has happened, I hope other charters will copy what is happening presently, so that we'll be having activities that will be coming up in the calendar of Napher LD of Delta State. Delta State Napher LD is a trailblazer as far as Nigeria is concerned. And Oshimili South branch, chapter of the association, is a trailblazer as far as Delta State is concerned. These have been attested to for the past 3 years. Since the state has inaugurated the giving of awards to deserving members, personalities who have in one way or the other supported the association and also sports in general, Oshimili South has been taking the lead. I think at time, the best local government chairman came to Oshimili South. the best shelter supporting Napher in better things in the South.
Thank you, Okedetega. You can say it again and again. You can say it again and again.
So, we are indeed impressed by what is happening here. And who will take it from you again? By the time they are all out of next year again, you will see the them. Because no other shelter has done what we are doing.
And I just is trying to say they will try. But we don't know where they will start from.
They will start from here.
Okay.
So the shower has to congratulate people. And what is happening here is going to put it in the spiritual circle for all that shelter to see and emulate what is happening. And hopefully next year, because this year is already ending, next year we know that we are going to attend more of these activities in other shelters, not only in Oshimili. So once more, I say congratulations to you people and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Please let's move to the house first. And you have worked hand in gloves with Napher officials because she is the PA specialist. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I invite Comrade Maria Antonia Nebogo to read her citation. Let's put our hands together. You read the citation.
Mike. I present to you Mrs. Justina Afoke Ishaka. Mrs. Justina Afoke Ishaka was born on the 12th of December 1965. She attended Epe Primary School, Ogoide, from 1971 and obtained her first school leaving certificate in 1976. She attended Ibrahim Tubo, please pardon my pronunciation, grammar school in Owelogo from 1976 to 1981 and obtained her secondary school certificate in 1991. She proceeded to the St. Joseph's College of Warren for the Teachers Grade 2 and obtained Teachers Grade 2 in 1983. She attended the University of Benin from 1986 to 1990 and acquired a bachelor's degree in education in physical and health education in the year 1990. The round of applause, please. She further acquired a master's degree in public administration from the University of Benin in the year 2001. Her work experience: she taught as a classroom teacher at the Napher Primary School of Otagbe and Omorodo Primary School in Isoko North and Isoko South local government areas, respectively. She joined the Delta State Civil Service in the year 1997 and was posted to the Sapele Technical College, Sapele, for mandatory teaching experience as required by the Ministry of Education. On her recall to the ministry, she was posted to the Department of Examinations and Standards. She has worked in several departments of the ministry, like schools, inspectorates, public, private, partnership inspection. She has also served as the Chief Inspector of Education, CIE, in Napher South and Oshimili South local government area. However, her work experience has mainly been with the sports unit of the ministry. She has served as the head of the sports over time, and she has led the state school sports team to several local and national competitions with huge successes. Currently, she is the Director of Schools, Department of the Ministry of Secondary Education. I present to you our awardee, Mrs. Ishaka. Congratulations, ma'am.
Of hard work.
This is what Ayota South is today. I know.
Okay, so we didn't make mistake.
I was even annoyed when you snatched her from me.
Chairman, please, we know you're excited, but because of time, just go ahead and do the presentation. Because maybe you have another opportunity to talk.
On behalf of Napher and Ayota South,
Thank you so much Let's put our hands together for her.
Odideli. Sir Israel Odideli is an indigenous Bukumisi in Aniota local government area of Delta State. Odideli was born on the 26th March 1946. In his first living certificate, went through the transitional secondary modern school, got his PC2, ACE, NCE, BH. He was one of the pioneer students of College of Physical Education at Tuesday, Edo State. As an educationist, he has produced many scholars, among whom are Professor the Dean of the Faculty of Education, is the leader. He has also, to his credit, trained and produced 8 FIFA-graded football referees.
Yes, you can clap better. It isn't easy.
He established the Special Marshal Unit of Federal Road Safety Commission in Asaba. Asaba Referee Society, Napher LCA, South Chapter. University of Benin Alumni Association is the first scheduled officer in Delta State to release the JSS and primary school results in August for the benefit of all stakeholders. Sir Odideli is the president of Christian Men's Fellowship of Asaba Diocese, African Communion, and the coordinator of the Delta State Head of Civil Service Football Competition since the past 12 years, without blemish. He has the following award of excellence in his credit. 1. Ibuzo Sports Club Hall of Faith, 2004 to 2010. Exam Ethics Project, Abuja, 2003. African Corpus Fellowship Merit Award, Delta State, 2005. JS All-Stars Football Club as the Public Service Sportsman of the Year, 2012. Delta State Government Award for Crusade Against Exam Malpractice, 2004. Uniben Alumni Founding Father Award, 2013. Uniben Alumni Distinguished Award of Excellence, 2022. Asaba Award of Hero of Faith, 2022. Sir Israel Odideli retired from the Civil State Service since 2004. He is retired but not tired. He is happily married with children. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you this great man of refuge, this father of LD South, this our mentor, this great son of our nation, this man that we talk to as our mentor, Sir Odideli. We are very proud to have you. To the whole of your heart, accept our award today, and it's our prayer that God, in His infinite mercy, He continues to keep you strong. These are my humble prayers for you in the name of Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much. The Invitation Stadium.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
On behalf of the organizers of this great event, I present this award to you as a mark of hard work and excellence. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I'm here to present the secretary of Mr. the Chairman, Napher SD, Delta State. He's one of the person of God's power, I don't know the name of the lady. He's a sport administrator, entrepreneur, in advanced fitness, training, team management, facilitating and equipment development, supervision, counseling.
He is hailed from Okureko, Okpara in Echok East local government area of Delta State and is married. G. Odelede was a pioneer of the Delta State College of Physical Education, now College of Education, Mosoga, where he obtained NCE in Sports Science and Health Education. Thereafter, he proceeded to Delta State University, Abuja, to obtain BSc Education in Physical Education and Leeds City University, Ibadan, for MSc Education in Sports Administration. As a sports resourceful person with strong attention to details, leadership skills, and quality football person with a history of working well in fast-paced, challenging environment, has distinguished him in every organization he has found himself. G. Odelede, as he formerly called, worked in Games Master, International High School Surplus Sports, Director, Shedeli School, Egmont in Senior Fitness Instructor, Eagle Hands Fitness Center of the World Life Bible Church, Warri. As a freelancer, makes some memorable and unforgettable impact in the warriors of workplace. With this quest for improvement in his earning power, he went to train as a technical stoppage of sports and fitness terms in the facility development, and thereafter established his own company, Fitness and Recreation, Fitness and Sport Equipment and Facilities Development in 2013. Mr. Gospower Aeroswabene Odelede also had inclination for politics, a driving to make where he is better. He decided to take a stint in the politics of the Nigerian Association for Physical and Health Education, Recreation, Sport and Dance, which is Napher SD. He started off as the General Secretary, served for 4 years, until which he studied the political sports terrain for the association. He also became the Secretary General of the South Napher SD. After serving the mandatory 4 years, he was driven once again by his passion, ambition, and belief of repositioning the Napher SD in the state and the country. He became the state chairman of the association. G.A. Odelede is a versatile, using his handling skill to initiate a position for Napher SD in school sports. His attitude, leadership style, he kept Delta State Napher SD to be an envy of the country. Today, he has enabled the association to be on top of school sports as the official body to officiate school sport in the states. He has also used the position as state chairman to enthrone some members into different sports federation board. He was a member of the Nigerian Amputee Football Federation and currently a board member of Nigerian Rugby Federation. His innovative achievement had made Delta State peculiar with the customized uniform, award night dancing during the state convention instituted in honor of the father and mothers who had made mark for the association. Today's profile is what I'm presenting to you. He is a man who loves to make sure that sports is increased and will continue to move forward in Delta State. I pray that God is going to give you the grace, the strength, and to prolong this activity of sport in Delta State. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a pleasure that I present this award of outstanding leadership on behalf of Napher today. It's a recognition of all that you've been doing. We are asking that you get tired of doing what you know how to do. Thank much and congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Congratulations. Price just came very casual, not like the Jamaican woman that I used to know. Once again, you're welcome to the podium now. And to do the citation is no other.
I'm honored to be the one to read this citation. Ezinne Juma, standing before us, born 25th of March, 21st of March, 1966 in Mori, attended Kofi Primary School, Morogo Primary School, Mori, Isi College, Mori, and then Nana Teachers Training College, Mori. She moved to her tertiary to Delta State University, Abraga, where she did 2-1. Please put us together for this wonderful 2-1 in mathematics. Her NYC was done in Oyo Town, in Oyo State. Her working experience: classroom teacher in Kabajina Primary School, Wari. Student teacher of mathematics at Holy Matthias of Uganda Seminary School, Eforo. Agambi Grammar School, Eku. Ladigolu Grammar School, Oyo Town, during her NYC. Mathematics teacher, vice principal, mother of the Redeemer Catholic School, Eforo. Employed by the Delta State Civil Service Commission and posted to Our Lady's High School, Wari, where she taught mathematics for 12 good years.
Put your hands together. Yes, sir. This reminds me of the great Amelia Williams.
Yeah. The chairman of the Sanitation Unit, chairman, Children's Day Celebration Party Committee, all at the field of office at Uwe local government area and Uwe. Please put us together for her.
Jam your hands together.
That office, when schools were handed over to the missionaries, she worked as Deputy Chief Inspector of Education with the following Chief of Inspectors of Education. She worked with Onoja Solomon, late now. She worked with Egoma. She worked with Okere Israel Education Resource Center, Asaba. Iyawodi is Director of Schools, Asaba. She worked with Ojoma, Director of Schools, Asaba. She worked with Oki Aonika King, Inspectorate Department of Asaba. She worked with Eze Amoji, Divisional Head of Desi Unit, Asaba. She worked with Okonovo Anthony, Director, Planning, Research and Statistics, Asaba. She worked with John Ojogo, Educational Resource Center, Asaba. While serving as Deputy Chief Inspector of Education, she was in charge of the enrollment of primary 6 and WAEC examinations. On the 12th of January 2021, she was made the Chief Inspector of Education and posted to the headquarters here in Asaba, Oshimili. Put them together for our mommy. She actually has been she's really an award-winning woman. Her previous awards are Meritorious Service Awards by AC College Old Students Association. Put your hands together for her. Mother of the Redeemer Catholic Old Students Association. Punctual, most hardworking staff, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Asaba. Chief Inspector of Education 2021 by the National Open University, Asaba. Exceptional Chief Inspector of Education in integrity, in profession and diligent service to humanity by the Frontline News Media, Asaba, and a host of other awards here. I tend to here is a sports lover from the grassroots. And that's why today, Napher SD, which is the South Chapter, deemed fit to award her the award of a friendly relationship. Friendly relationship, put your hands together for her.
Thank you, Reverend Flo, for this award today.
Of Napher SD with South, I present this award of friendly leadership to you. A warm welcome. Let us know.
Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it shows it all today.
Every represented here by colleagues Hillary and Tommy. Citation of Mrs. Alana Apollonia Chukwudi Opitotutu. She is an indigene of Umuegu waters of Asaba in Oshimili South Local Government Area of Delta State, born on March 12, 1970 in Lagos State. In her quest for academic excellence, she got her primary school leaving certificates, WAEC, TC2, NCE, PS1, and Masters MD in Sports Administration and Human Genetics from the University of Nigeria, Africa. Due to her hard-working behavior in union politics, she won the position of DTSSIS. Insurance scheme representing Oshimili South LGA from 1999 to 2013. In Nigeria Union of Teachers NUT, she served for 4 years. She also, in her governance, served as NUT chairman of Oshimili South LGA 2014 to 2018. She also served as third vice chairman in the state NUT 2017 to 2021. Currently, due to her heart of gold in giving in politics, she was appointed the Education Secretary of Oshimili South Local Government. She's a union leader. She's the founder and president general of United Teachers, Team Teachers Wokowa 2015 to 2019, Team Teachers for Sheriff 2021 till His Excellency Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Francis, the governor of Abia State, won his election in May 2023. Till date, Teachers for Ikemahaba, Honorable Chief Honorable Dr. Kevin Obiezehili, Ego 2024, she's the coordinator. She's also called Big Mama in politics, also known as Mama Lana. As part of her achievements so far, on 27th of October 2023, the Global Trust magazine gave her an award of Most Distinguished Executive Secretary of the year 2023. Not quite long, the Forward News Media on the 9th of November 2023 gave her an award of Social Economic Development and Service to Humanity in Nigeria. Just in a minute now, she's somewhere, also being conferred with a doctorate award in educational administration and planning. Gentlemen and ladies, I present to you our own education secretary, Comrade Dr. Mrs. Apollonia Chukwudi Alana Otutu. This day, the 18th day of November 2023. We continue to give you the wisdom which he bestowed on King Solomon in his own days, that the wisdom will continue with you to be able to allow the affairs of this people government in Jesus' name.
Amen. The organizers of this very wonderful event, I present this to you as a mark of hard work and excellence. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I didn't need to stand on your protocol. Napher XD, Holistic Human Development. Napher XD, Holistic Human Development. Well, by the economists already poured on you from various angles of being outstanding in Delta State. I think that outstanding performance is what that led you to bring us here as our needs. There was an occasion somebody was told that to give him awards to say why me. So I can say why me because our services have become infinitesimal, our services have been withdrawn, our services are in the past. From having done people in archives that have brought us here today, I want to say, on behalf of all the awardees, we are very grateful for this recognition. We wish you more. Please to your elbow. We wish you more in advancement and development. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are very grateful. And we're indeed very appreciative of your presence here today. Sorry, post-primary school boys finals. I presented the medals, and I want to call on the CIA Oshimili South local government area, who just received a award of friendly relationship, to please come forward and present the top place with their medals, and that is Oshimili Primary School. Oshimili Primary School, please, just in that order. In that order, as you receive, we go and line up. Just present, yes. Provision. It's my honor to invite Sir Oshimili to please step forward and carry out this assignment. Yes, government model. For this Indian tournament is Ahaban Primary School, and it's my honor and privilege.
Tick tock, tick tick tock. Go my home, my home.
Mr. Amos is the first officer of local government education authority. To do this for primary school, second, and Abator primary school, third. We'll begin from the third position, Abator primary school boys. Look at them, Abator primary school boys. Second, Zappa, Miss Secondary School, third. Please come out very quickly. School, in the person of Miss Sister Rosemary Ogoko to do this presentation for us. First position, Oshimili Mixed Secondary School. Second position, Government Model. And third position, Zappa Mixed Secondary School. Is literally a school featured here and featured well. Where are they? Where are the athletes? Where are they? Are they gone? Where is Zappa Mix? In Comrade Ima Okako, aka Social DP. Abacha's brother. And the organizing committee, chairman and members have been directed once again to go to class. First and foremost, we say a very big thank you, particularly to our days. See, we have taken time to really show you people and to know the relationship between you and us. Look at the time you have spent. We are here from the very beginning up to this hour, particularly our CIE. Was here before 10 o'clock and she's still here. Our director of school secondary, she was also supposed to have another engagement, but because of the importance she attached to this program today, she's here. Is it our elder statesman that I'll be talking about? He has been with us since 2-3 days ago. 2 days ago, he gave us lecture at Education Main Stadium for about 2 hours. Very wonderful lecture, Vivian's History. That was the title. Because we don't have money to pick bulky program, and other people who are here, we sincerely appreciate you for being part of our media program. We sincerely thank you for being part of this media today. Because today, history has been made. We appreciate you all, and we say we good Lord be with you all. And to our members who also have worked tirelessly to make sure that this day come to pass. Thank you. Our cameraman, we cannot forget you, because without you here, there is no record of events here today. We appreciate you. Everyone who has participated one way or another, I will say very big thank you. I will pray that the good Lord will be back to your various home peacefully. At this point, we have to take the closing prayer before we depart. And I call on the principal to give us the closing prayers.
Let us pray. anyone that planted anything evil there will not see us in the name of Jesus. Every program way before us, oh God, make it straight before we get in the name of Jesus. Angels of God in the market, myself and destiny, lead us home and protect us, our family, our children, and every one of us that we are here today. And those of us that have opportunity to come today also see the truth, whatever they are doing, whatever they are, now and faith. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I cover our prayers with the blood of Jesus. Cover our access of prayer with the blood of Jesus. Cover our prayers with the blood of Jesus. Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
My name is Honorable Brendan Chukwemeka Iye. I am the Secretary of Oshimili South Local Government. That is on one hand, but here I'm in the capacity of representing my local government chairman, Honorable Dr. Obi Kelvin Ezenli, the Ikemba of Fahaba, and the chairman of Oshimili South Local Government. Yes.
Okay, so what is the event going on now? Can you please enlighten us more about the event?
The event going on is the Napher SD Week and Conference. Napher in full is the Nigerian Association for Physical and Health Education, Recreation, Sports and Dance, Oshimili South Chapter, Delta State.
Okay, so how can the local government help in building this organization?
Yeah, like in the inaugural speech, I made mention of the fact that the Oshimili South local government is ready to partner with them, and is already partnering with them.
Yes,
I say, in the course of their visitation to the local government, they came with a number of items that they want the local government to support them with. So the ESCO, within the confines of its availability of funds and whatever, have made provision for something for them, which I might not be able to say. So it is in such manner that the Council of Oshimili South will be able to partner with them now and continuously.
I am Joma Emiliana, the Chief Inspector of Education, Oshimili South Local Government Area.
Okay, so the event going on, can you please enlighten us more about the event?
Yes, this is the grand finale of the Napher SD Week. It has begun since last week, Monday, and they are rounding it off today with various activities such as Bash Past, the football, and other awards giving. They just started with the football now between Ahaban Primary School and Government Primary School in Asaba.
Okay,
that's why we are here.
So how can this Napher help in building the community, Oshimili in particular?
Yes, you can see that sports is one unifying factor, one unifying instrument even in Nigeria, where you see when football is being played, we no longer think of who is a Muslim, who is a Christian, who is from this local government, who is from that local government. No, it brings unity, it brings peace. And Ahabam is far away over there, while government primary school is far away this way. Their teachers are here, their headmasters are here, and in spite of one being a victor today and another one losing, it will foster love, it will foster unity, it will foster friendship. It will build up relationship between the two schools and at large other schools that were involved in the match. that took them to the semi-finals, quarter-finals, and all that. That they are not here today does not mean that they have lost out. They have not lost out entirely because they have built friendship, they have built relationship, they have known themselves and other things. Yeah.
I am from Imam. I'm the head teacher of government primary school. Do not serve quarters or serve. I'm here to watch what I'm doing. This is the finals. They are playing, both schools today are playing. My school and other primary school they are playing today. The essence of this match is to carry them young. Not about to lose, we know we can win it. The essence of this match is to carry them young. So that that's why we are here today. Our aim is to let us carry them young. And once we catch up, today's course is very effective. So once able to catch down, we trained and trained to play for the state and for Nigeria as a whole.
Okay, so how can this event going on now help the community and Oshimili South in particular?
Okay, no, it's simple. As they're playing now, we are watching them. It's possible, the number of the people are watching them and taking their names. Now, the best students that are playing very well, like I said, for the will be trained and they become sportsmen in the future. People like Stephen Casey and at this level. But them have 10 of them playing for Nigeria and playing outside the country. It's not even to the country to help the community. That's the essence.
My name is Antonio, the treasurer of this great association, Napher Oshimili South, a committee member of this year's first of its kind Napher Week. We had just completed the state week, and then we thought it wise that we must also do our own, because all the local governments are supposed to have their own week. So this Napher Oshimili South local government week is targeted as picking children athletes from the grassroots. We want to encourage our children, especially those in the primary school. They are the receiving end, because during the school's inter-house sports, they don't participate in any form of sports. So we want to awaken that spirit, because we know we have a lot of talent in the primary school. So we want to encourage our children and catch them young from the grassroots. As you can see, we just had a football match, which is not concluded yet. We just have a half-time now. So this is a way of picking up athletes from the grassroots. That's the general idea of the whole thing. And we want to encourage other persons, other than the children, to key into sports, because it has a way of shying away unhealthy behavior amongst our youth. Our youth are derailing. So we want to encourage our youth to key into sports and make available use of their time, and they can go far.
What's the name of the event?
Napher, Nigerian Association for Physical and Health Education, Recreation, Sports and Dance. This is our week. It's the week. We are having a week. And so we started this from 2 weeks ago now. But this week is the main week, and we are ending it today. We have had the preliminaries of the football matches, and then we are playing the finals, like I said, today. So we are rounding up the week today.
So can you say a little prayer for the organizers and the people that come to...
Yes, we want to thank especially the chairman of this organization, Oshimili South Local Government, in the person of Mr. Chima Francis. He has been a workaholic chairman, and in fact he has received several awards from both state and national because of his proactive activities. These local governments have won back-to-back the best local government in Napher. So I want to thank him for all this, and for the committee members, of which I'm part of them. We thank God that finally this has come to stay, and we pray that in subsequent years we are going to continue. We give God the glory. We thank God for everything.
My name is Chima Francis. I'm the chairman of Napher Oshimili South, the award-winning Delta State.
And can you enlighten us more about this program?
Yes, this program came to my mind as soon as I became the chairman in 2021. I had series of programs to uplift Napher. Our main aim is grooming, scouting and grooming sports men and women from the grassroots. Sports starts from the grassroots. And that, when we talk of grassroots, it's from the primary section. Even outside the primary section, we get talents from local festivals. You can get your athletes from the space. That is our intention now. Our main focus point is the primary section. And that was why we designed this program, to build it into our Napher for this year, 2023.
So how useful is Napher to the nation in large and most especially Oshimili South?
We've been the award-winning listen. We always think ahead of every other thing. What are we going to do to bring the association up? Like this football they are playing now. If you watch, they are playing Principal's Cup. For quite a long time we observed that primary school section not play any type of tournament, even the headmaster's cup. So we did this thing to involve all the primary schools in Oshimili South local government. Surprisingly, because of when we started it, we grouped it into 4 zones. An Oko zone, you can see the terrain of Oko zone. Oko zone represented in this community. The 4 zones.
So can you say a little prayer for the organizers and the people that came for the event?
Very much. When we started this thing, there was never a time I knew that because of the short notice. But surprisingly, when we get, as we are going and meeting the people we are meeting, the doors we are open. They gave us free and welcome us. What they did to us, I never expected. But my prayer is that God will replenish them. God will see them free. God will continue to enlarge their coast. For the organizers, it is not easy to organize this type of competition. We have our shortcomings. Everybody putting our talents. And I pray that those of them that whatever they were doing to attend to this particular plan, God will bless them. because we keep up, because we keep our various families. And the visitors that came, they are going to pray for Johnny Mercy.
I am Comrade Mrs. Omeleze Ngozi Nkechi, by the grace of God.
Okay. So, what is the name of this association?
Okay. The name of this association is Napher. Napher stands for Nigeria Association for Physical and Health, Sports and Dance.
Okay. Please, can you enlighten us more about this Napher? And in doing that, you also tell us how the country, Nigeria in general, can benefit from this association, and most especially Oshimili South. Okay.
As the name implies, National Association for Physical and Health, Education, Sports and Dance, Napher SD. Generally, we know that sports in our system is very vital. It keeps the soul and the body together. When you see some dancing, they think they are just dancing for entertainment, but in other way, they are doing exercise. And so, when you talk of the ones like the Okabare, Jejo Okocha, and the rest, they came through this source as youths, and that is why Napher SD has thought it wise to put this program together to bring game, catching the children young. Of course, you know that most persons may not be good educationally in writing and reading, but in sports, it will take them to so many places. Coming down to our local government, Oshimili South LGA, we, the Napher SD members of Oshimili South chapter, have decided to also put these activities together to bring up these children, catching them young, because destinies also lies in some of these activities that we are talking about sports activities in the life of every woman. It's so important.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I am Comrade Mwokobia Helen. Our association is Napher SD, but this is the local government chapter, Oshimili South chapter.
Okay. So what is the full name, as in the full pronunciation of the Napher?
Okay, it is a Nigerian Association of Physical and Health, Education, Sports, Recreation, Sports and Dance, Napher SD.
Okay, I was told that you are holding a position in this Napher. Please, can you tell us the position you are holding?
Okay, the executive, I am the second chairman. But as far as this occasion is concerned, I am the planning committee chairman. Okay, fine. I would like you to enlighten us more about this Napher and how the country can benefit from it, and most especially Oshimili South, how they can benefit from it. Let me start by telling you that Napher is an academic association. It has international chapter, it has state chapter, it has national chapter. But this very one that we have today is Oshimili South chapter of Napher SD. Of course, we do hold conferences, but we have not held it at the local government level. This is our maiden conference, and so we decided to impart in the life of our children. You know, at the grassroots, our body specifically, the body that harnesses the talent of our children from the grassroots, before they now grow to represent states, national, and then go international. Of course, you know that children, most of them are not too good academically. So, for that reason, we went talents are harnessed. You can help the child to channel her passion towards the area that he or she is very good. Of course, you know that sports in our present day has helped a lot of our children. You hear of people like Jejo Okocha, you hear of Mary Onyali, you hear of some of these athletes that have made it to the high level. They all started from the grassroots. And so the main objective of our association is to help to identify the talents in these children and then help them to grow. So what we are doing today is means of harnessing the talents of our children so that we can hand over to the coach in the sports commission to help grow them up. In our program, we have our workshop, which has to do with listening to a lecture. And we have our April lecturer, Sir Odibeli, who has also given us a lecture on the theme of our association, effects of ethics and deviance in sports. In fact, he taught us a lot the day we did our workshop, and we are most grateful to him. Of course, you can see that our objective as an association is to impact in our society. So if we help these children to be able to harness their talents, the rate of drop will be reduced, especially when we keep them very active. A lot of people today are making it in sports, which we all know. And so if we help these children to keep them active, we will have less street children and less crime in our society. That is one of the major objectives that we actually function on. And you can see how great our association is. We have so much to give to the society. And so we are seeking for support from every personality or philanthropists in the society to donate for us, towards what we are doing. Like the saying goes, great work goes with great responsibility. We have actually taken the bull by the horn, and we know how we struggle in order to come up with this. And we know that the philanthropics that we have in the society, when they see what we are doing, they'll be able to support us, to help our children to reduce crime in the society. Of course, I'm so happy of what we did today, and I know that the local government chairman will be very happy with us. It's my prayer that as we strive to help these children, God Almighty will be our support, for we look unto Him as the author and finisher of our faith. Thank you very much.
We are the dreamers, we make it happen.